Well, I got me a little kitty cat here coming between my legs. I came out because there's a thunderstorm brewing. It clouded up. It's about 6 o'clock right now. It's not normally this dark. And this little guy here, Tripper, he's all over me. Here's the clouds of the storm. You can see they're building up. I expect it to start sprinkling pretty soon. What's going on, Tripper? How's my little kitty? You sure are affectionate. I don't know why you won't let me bring you inside. Yeah, you're a good girl. I mean, a good boy. We finally determined that Tripper is a boy. Okay? It's a boy. He's a boy. Yes. Very nice kitty. Loves attention. But we can't get him to come inside. Nope. Sure can't get him to come inside. It's a pretty kitty though. It's very friendly. Yes. It's very friendly. Hey, we love you, Tripper. You're a pretty kitty. But you need to come inside. We got some tomatoes growing over here. They're volunteers. They're on the ground though. So we're not picking them because the fruit's on the ground and the cats like to use the oleanders to use the restroom. So that's where they go. So we're afraid that, might be contaminated. But there's a little kitty. There he is. Just follow me all around. Wherever I go, he's there. Yep. He's my little kitty. Tripper. Since I'm out here, and it may or may not rain, I don't know. I'm going to take some time and water the plants because they look like they could use it. I'm glad I got someone to visit me. Look what the squash bugs did to my squash. They're all devastated. Now you know why I call him Tripper. Because he hangs around your leg all the time. And he'll trip you because you don't want to hurt him. But he's just so much loving in him. I just gotta be able to break him and bring him in the house. Right now he's just too afraid. He wants the attention. Don't you, Tripper? I'd say this chard plant is one of them that needs the water. Yeah, it needs the water. I picked peppers off this plant today and took them inside and roasted them. Well, I felt my first drop of rain. Just one little bitty drop. Look at the skies. A little bit of orange. I think the sun's trying to shine in underneath the clouds. But it's definitely cloudy. And it's trying to rain. We'll see what happens. Well, it started sprinkling. So we both ended up here on the patio. Underneath the patio cover. Didn't we, Tripper? Huh? That's the best way. underneath the patio cover where all the mosquitoes are at. Yeah, I can pick you up now. You tolerate it. You're a good little boy. Yes. With the prettiest little eyes and a nice white coat. Let's go out and show them the raindrops, huh? I'm going to show them the raindrops. Well, there's the skies. Pretty overcast. Very slight drizzle. I don't think it's made anything real wet yet, but I did get done watering the plants. What you thinking about, Tripper? What you thinking about? You want to come with me? I'm going to show the people the rain. And we get some rain here in Las Cruces. You're licking yourself because you don't like insect repellent, huh? Yeah. That's my little Tripper. I'm going to go inside. Yeah, I'm going to go inside because it's sprinkling. I want to get my umbrella. You want to go with me inside? I'm going inside. You want to go? All you got to do is come in the door. That's all you got to do. Oh, you'd rather eat instead. Okay. Now, if you stay with me, you won't get wet because I got an umbrella. Okay? I bet you don't know what an umbrella is, but I got one. Okay? I'm going out in the yard now. Can you hear the rain hitting my umbrella? I bet you can. It's nice. We don't get much rain here in the desert, and any kind of rain's welcome. This is a pretty zinnia. Very pretty. Well, it's no downpour, but it's enough rain to make the sidewalk wet. I just love this color on the flower. It's beautiful. Yeah, the sky's turned gray orange. I think the storm is right over top of us, and it's doing its best to rain. Look at the seeds that have formed on this oleander. You know, those things will grow if you stick them in the ground. You'll have a new oleander plant. You know, if you think desert plants grow slow, this is a good example. Because my wife and I put these seeds out 35 years ago. And the plant's about, at best, 6 feet tall. Boy, those pine trees on the hill sure have a lot of cones on them. They've got a lot of cones. Cone. I like to say cone. The rain's even starting to drip off my umbrella. Pretty neat. I'm not seeing any birds roosted in my pine tree tonight. But from what I can see, there's no lightning with this storm. It came in dark and just started to sprinkle. No big downpours, no lightning. Well, here's a glow mallow. We let that grow. And it turned out to be pretty nice. I like the pretty orange flowers on it. And here's one of the last red oleander blooms of the season. I bet you between the watering that I gave it and the rain we're having now, I bet this Swiss chard plant will come right back out of it. Hi, Tripper. You're over there out of the rain like a smart cat. Are you wondering how I'm able to stand out in the rain without getting wet? It's called an umbrella. You're not afraid of umbrellas, are you? Maybe a little bit? Or is it because maybe the umbrella is dripping water on you? Well, the rain's coming down off the roof. You can see it puddling on the ground. Over there is where most of the storm went. Kind of passed over and went towards the mountains. You just can't get over the color of these zinnias right now. In this light, they almost seem to glow. You gotta follow me, but you gotta go along the ledge, huh? Well, why not? That makes sense. You're going on top of the air conditioner? You don't want to be under my umbrella? Oh, I know. You want me to pet you? There. Now you're dry. Yes. Well, if it starts to get any darker, I think the street lights are going to come on. But with the cloud cover, seems like we should be getting more rain than we're getting. You know, we haven't been eating this Swiss chard because in my opinion it's a bitter flavor. It's got a bitter flavor to it. If anybody knows a way to cook Swiss chard that, you know, would maybe take the bitterness out of it, please send me a suggestion, because it looks like a lot of this might go to waste. But we are using the chives this year. My wife puts them in stews, over-baked potatoes, and top ramen, and just about anything else you can think of. And there's my kitty again, coming out here on the ledge. Hi, Tripper. Cleaning off your wet feet. You're a smart little kitty. Yes, you are. I think you're lonely, though. I don't know if you can see it, but I moved to the front yard. And this is the Texas sage. And it's blooming. It likes the wet weather we've been having. Here's another plant. It has just as many blooms on it as the other one. Well, the trash man came today, so I'm going to go out and bring the trash can in. Looks like over there might be a break in the storm. That's where the sun's setting right now. I'm going to make this a short little video because it is getting dark. And I'd like to thank you all for watching. Come back and visit when you can. Bye.